Hey guys, so in today's video is a special video because it's my birthday and I really wanted to share my birthday with you guys, and I really also had an interest in what you guys what you guys like and what your interests are. So I thought it would be pretty cool is just trying out your guys' interests and stuff. And by looking into the YouTube Studio app, I can somewhat see what you guys watch or what YouTubers you watch. And I collected some data to try to do all those things. And so the first thing we're going to be trying is dragon puppets. And let's get into the video. So basically what I did at first was just do line art and just sketch out the dragon, how I wanted to look, and then just color it. And then I started just coloring it the eye first, because it's usually just my favorite part to color first. And I used a bunch of shades of orange and yellow and some browns to make it look really good. Then I was starting to color the base, the main part of the dragon head with the orangish, yellowish, marigold colors, because I thought that would really look good together, if you know what I mean. Then I just started to fill in the whole entire thing, over the shading. And my markers were a little bit dried out, so I had a little bit of a struggle with that, but it's okay though. At least I still did it. Then for the mouth part, I did a bunch of more darker line shading over there to make it more cool looking. Then I just colored in more. That's it. Then now for the dragon head, I just colored in blood because I thought that would look really cool for the dragon, and just try to shade with a bunch of red all over. And then for the other side of the dragon, because I wanted to do it two-faced, I started to color in the eye and added a bunch of shades of pink. And for the outside of that, I wanted to do really dark blue because I thought it looked really good together. It kind of reminded me of the 80s or something. I don't know, 80s makeup. For the head, I was planning on making it purple and pinkish. And I was struggling with using a lot of the pink shades because they were dying on me, bro. But yeah, just shading more. Oh yeah, and the eyebrows purple to make it look good. Oh yeah, and then I used a shiny pink Posca marker to make it really cool looking, because it's supposed to be looking more light and more fairy type-ish. And then I just add some dots to it to make it look good. So when we were doing that one, I was letting the other one dry, so then I could add more details to that one. So I wanted the blood to look really cool, so I just did that more. And then just added more dots, like how I did to the other one. So then I just cut them so I can do some stuff, but then I forgot that, of course, we need horns because they're dragons. So then I just colored in then the horns, just did a bunch of shading, and I just really wanted to make it look really good. I was trying my hardest because this is the first time I ever did dragon puppets, so I just wanted to make it look good. Then I finally got the golden dragon done, and now I was doing the pinkish purple one. Anyways, in the comic section, you guys can name them whatever you guys like. I want to hear some of your guys' ideas what to name them. Anyways, then I added more details and dots all over the dragon, and added more glitter Posca markers on the pink one to make it look really good. And then I was done with that one. So then I was basically done with them. And then, of course, I had to do the mouth now. And I was planning what to do, so I just used the scrap paper. Then yet again, I did the same thing, just color and draw and added more details. So then I added blood to the yellow one. Then for the pink one, I made it look really nice and just had a bunch of shades of purple and pink. Then I added more dots to make it match. So this project was really hard to do, but it came out really nice though. The pink one was probably my favorite one since the mouth was able to move. And I would rate this project for her side 10 out of 10. It was really nice to do. And it was really fun to play with. But with the yellow side, I don't know why, but my stubby little fingers can't reach the mouth. So the only thing it can do is just it could just only open its mouth like out of shock or something. But the design was badass though. As you can see here, what I mean, it can only do that, but sometimes it flips off to the other side, so it doesn't have the same effects. But it was a really fun project to do overall, and it was just really funny to see how It was a little bit fail, but it was fun though. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do some digital artwork, and I will be drawing one of the villains of my OC story just for fun, and I feel like you guys should see the villains because I only showed you guys the good guys. It's not one of the actual villains of the story. So I feel like this would be pretty fun to look at, and I feel like I should talk about her backstory as well, like a little bit of it, though of course, not to spoil the whole entire story, if you know what I mean. Anyways, let's get into the digital artwork. I was about to say traditional. Oh, silly me. Anyways, yeah, let's get into it. So when I was drawing her, I had the idea that I really wanted to make her look like scary and like very, very like just staring staring at you, like while if you're looking at the picture, because the villain she's just very really creepy. You can only see her neck. Her body's like in a secret room, and if you want to defeat her, you have to like find her body somewhere in like these rooms that she in her house or something. I don't know what her thing is gonna be, but it's gonna be her body's gonna be in like a secret room. But yeah, she's a pretty creepy character, and she's the type of villain or like character to be very manipulative, especially towards like children or like teenagers. Not really for adults because they're not as easy for her. And basically her face is just a mask, and the faces right next to her are also like masks as well. And basically what she does with these masks is to give these to children or teenagers and just make them she like especially like I can't talk today. She basically gives them to children who are insecure about themselves. And I thought that would be pretty cool for a villain, because I feel like not a lot of villains like really go towards children, like in a type of, especially like the really insecure ones about their looks or faces. And she gives them these masks, and it makes them feel better about themselves because they're wearing a mask and not looking at themselves anymore. So, and she has 2 henchmen, and I'll show you guys these 2 henchmen in the future. I already have their characters drawn. I still have to get their backstories though, so that's why I'm not showing them. It's these 2 henchmen work for her, and they have masks, and they're teenagers or they're a child. I'm not saying what the henchman looks like yet, but yeah, she's very manipulative and she's very scary looking. As you can see, it's just neck, kind of like the long-necked horse thing, like that creepypasta. It's kind of like that, but she has a body somewhere where you have to find to defeat her. Anyways, and the reason why she does this is to like gain more power, and she feels like she's superior. She's like giving these people these things and stuff, and if anyone goes against her, what she's like saying and stuff, she wants to automatically make them go away. And that's why she's kind of a villain, because she just is very ignorant in that type of way. And the heroes in the story will try to defeat her and be like, you can't do this, bruh. Like, you can't do this to kids. And I feel like that would be a pretty good villain story for her. So, on the smart radar, how she is, she's pretty smart, but like not that smart though, because obviously she gets defeated later. But she's very smart and she's very manipulative. If she ever gets a chance to see somebody in a really bad state, she'll just use it and just make them like believe in her more. And anyways, in the drawing, I basically added lots of shading to it, and this drawing took me over like 4 hours to make because there was a lot of errors every there and now and then, and I just added lots of shading to make her really look creepy and gross looking. And I want to give her like lots of like wrinkles by her eyes because of the mask. Oh yeah, by the way, if you take her mask off, you only find flesh underneath. So yeah, I thought that would be pretty cool to say. And anyways, yeah, I just added lots of shading and lots of highlights to her to make her look really creepy. I wanted to make her look ominous, and like she's there and then you see her and looks creepy as fuck, like you want to run away. And yeah, she's just really gross looking, and she has a pretty gross personality too. And by the way, her neck, it can like be really wavy or like very bendy, It just depends on like how she wants to set it at. If she feels uncomfortable, she can immediately make her one part of her neck like snap into place or something. It's really gross. It makes a really gross noise. But like if you try to, she can like sense you if you like touch one of them or something, and she'll immediately like go over there. That's how it kind of works. Anyways, yeah, I just added more shading. I just was struggling too because the app was like breaking when I was putting all these details in. It was just like breaking in general, and yeah, it was just, the app was just breaking on me, and I had to redo some stuff, but it was okay though. Yeah, the app just kept breaking, as you can see here. It was just breaking. It wasn't even working for me, but it was okay though. At least I finished it. That's the important part. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but like, yeah, I'm just really want to say that so you guys know why, you can see why the app was breaking. But yeah, I added a bunch of like really cool stuff to her, and I really hope you guys really like her as a villain in the future, if I ever make an animation of her or show her in a comic or something. But yeah, that's basically her backstory. All you guys can know for now, and what type of character she is. And yeah, and this drawing was really cool. Hopefully I can make it into a sticker in the future or something and sell it to you guys, if you guys want it, of course. But yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, that's it. But yeah, overall it was just really fun to make a villain picture of digital artwork. And yeah, it was just really, really fun. I probably want to do this again sometimes, but with the other ones I have in mind. Hey guys, so probably what you're wondering by now, why this video is like almost like 10 minutes long, and you probably think, it takes like her 5 minutes to do each thing. Why isn't this like way longer? So unfortunately, I couldn't do all of the things on the list, but I'll make a deal with you guys since I couldn't finish it on time. My family does this really cool tradition of birthday weekends, so I thought, okay, maybe I can make a part 2 of this video to make it a part of that like birthday weekend tradition, kind of. And it's basically where I celebrate my birthday for almost like more than one day, and we could just do a bunch of like stuff like that. So maybe I'll make a part 2 of this video, then I can just do the rest of the stuff, because I would feel really bad if I just didn't do it. So yeah, you guys can like count on that and stuff. And I had lots of fun in doing these projects. I actually have one more project for you guys that I actually got to do that took me 8 hours to do, and it's like really hard. I thought it was gonna be way easier than that, but it was pretty hard. And the last thing is a comic, just a, you know, kind of like a web comic you see online. And I thought it would be really fun to do the voice acting, and I didn't get really a lot of like recording or anything of me doing it because it took a long time compared to like the other 2 projects where I just did snippets of it and stuff. But I do have the sketches right here of me doing it, so you guys know this is my art and this is mine, that I did this. And to show you guys, I did want to show you guys some of the process. And it was just sketches. These are just the sketches of them. But yeah, here we go. Let me just do the voice acting, and let me show you guys the comic. And this is going to be kind of like a bittersweet comic, just a little sad one, but it has a nice happy tone to it though at the end. Anyways, let's get to the comic. Why did you save me? You could have just left and saved yourself, but you've saved me. I just don't understand. So this is the end of the video. I know this wasn't the best voice acting ever or the best comic ever. This was my very first comic I did and voice acting I did. But I just tried my best to do it for you guys and stuff. And yeah, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.